could be an intriguing matchup between the Cleveland Browns
let
and
me know
the
when you're
Oakland
watching
Raiders.
so I can show you that's on all
So
Madden.
with that, let's get out to the East Bay in Oakland, California. On the call, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, so this old place not quite done yet. There is playoff football to be played in the East Bay in Oakland, California.
Last game that we play here.
It's a clash to decide the AFC's representative in the Super Bowl. And it'll be a great one between the Cleveland Browns and the Oakland Raiders. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Godden. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
So Carolina gets Los Angeles Rams. Okay. Give me 1 second. Okay. Now, I'm going to show you this real quick. Look, here's the settings. All Madden.
Okay.
Yeah, so every game I've won, I've only lost 2 games.
They're going to look to throw. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away.
Oh,
it's caught
go,
inside the 25.
Yes! Touchdown. Oh, yeah. Look, that was awesome.
Antonio Brown. And the Raiders have
Are you controlling Antonio, or are you just controlling yourself?
Just my quarterbacks, man.
On this stage conference championship game, every play is magnified, and that was a big play.
No doubt about it. One thing that has these guys a step away from a shot at a big game, their big play ability. They can strike from anywhere.
That was awesome.
For the Raiders, 53 yards. Sometimes the one-handed catches are unnecessary, but he was trying to ward off the defender with the other, so maybe the blitz coming, and down he goes. Joe Schobert, the blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a run.
And this is taken in at the 5. A big play that time for the Raiders. And even 50 yards. And that's now 2 big catches on this drive for him.
You know, the NFL keeps talking about the possibility.
And he's over the line and in for a Raider touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out. He'll look to throw. He's going deep for Brown. It's caught inside the 25. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Antonio Brown with his... Now back to throw. He's going deep for Brown. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. They were trying to go to Brown once again. That'll bring up second down. 2nd and 10. This secondary has been roasted in this first half, but they get a measure of revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back, but that's one step in the proper direction.
Looking to throw. And under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. Second quarter from Oakland, the homestanding Raiders with the football here. As they got it with a second down. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Myles Garrett in there to drop him, and sacks on 1st and 2nd downs. Now leads to a 3rd and long.
But this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say, when you have obvious passing situations.
Double covering
hard to vary it up and fool the defense.
And you hate those.
All right, you guys gonna double cover? Okay, that's something for your ass.
Now the Oakland offense heading back onto the field to take over. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up, because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
And just shutting him off there. They give him a gain of 38. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Myles Garrett able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? The quarterback gets...
This is caught inside the 15. Give him 32 on the play. The post route proves effective, although it took a pretty good catch from his receiver to make it effective.
And what really makes it effective?
And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. 10 yards on the touchdown pass. He'll look to throw. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. A little too aggressive defensively, and the flag comes out.
And no one trying to cover is going to like a call going against them, but you have to like the effort there. Went for the interception, just unable to get it, and the flag did come out.
Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. They were trying to go to Brown once again, and that'll bring up 2nd down. They'll set up to throw. That's complete to his tight end. This is Lance Kendricks. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. What a play that turns out to be. 36 yards. A nice job there, Charles. They picked up the blitz, were able to complete the pass.
That had the total feel of a quarterback in control. Red blitz, got him into the right protection scheme, so he doesn't get hit back there. He's got a chance to step up with supreme confidence and deliver it downfield for a nice completion.
And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. A good pickup there, 26 yards. They go play action here on 1st down.
Well, from an offense's perspective, that sure was pretty, because the corner route, it's extremely difficult to defend from my perspective.
What we just saw there, is that sort of the evolution of the tight end position?
Yeah, I think it is, because more and more, tight ends are being treated like wide receivers.
That's going to be caught by Williams for a Raiders touchdown. Tyrell Williams.
Good job, Ty.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. They're looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
Nice.
The end result, 21 yards. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And on that last catch, Charles, he tops the 150-yard mark. It's one thing when your wideout gets it. When your tight end gets it, it's quite another.
We keep seeing the evolution of that position, don't we? Where we've seen where it's gone from strictly as a blocker to a guy who caught a few passes to now an integral part of the passing game, sometimes the primary receiver, because a lot of these guys have wide receiver skills, and we're seeing that on.
And it's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. A 14-yard touchdown. Now a play fake here on first down. He's going to look deep down the... Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. It's a gain of 35. And defensively, they just don't seem to have much of an answer for this passing game.
Not at all. Look at the confidence that's exhibited here. With that type of a lead, clock on their side, instead of running it, they're still throwing it, trying to pick up first downs and keeping the football.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. That'll be a pickup of 29 yards there.
Good.
They'll set up a throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders.
How's your game going, man?
Lance Kendricks, a beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game. And the Raiders add on to their lead.
Possession, one.
I'm playing on Hall of Fame difficulty, so. Good eye.
Now the Raiders offense, they get set to head back on the field. That one looks like he'll throw here. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now a carry for Jacobs. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. 2nd and 12, and you'd have to assume another all-out effort to stop the run is coming. Here we go on 2nd and 12. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Lance Kendricks.
We're just going to run it.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. Still going. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They will take a knee here and cue the celebrations. They are off to the Super Bowl. And the crowd on its feet, and understandably so, they are Super Bowl bound after taking that knee.
How about the ability to celebrate not just winning a championship, but to do it with your fans on your home field? What a great collaboration for them all year long.
Going to the Super Bowl, bye-bye.
But Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
And that does it for the conference championship. For Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And for our entire crew, we'll see you 2 weeks at the Super Bowl.
Let's go.
This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Hicks, baby, yeah. It's the 3rd home run of the season.
Nice. Well, let's see who we're playing. I wish they would do like they used to do, like as far as the Super Bowl and all that's concerned. Because right after whoever won, you would have to wear their teams on your thing, on your jersey. whatever team won the Super Bowl. What? I did not get in? Are you fucking kidding me? I've won the best years? Whatever. Fucking piece of shit. Okay. That's pretty okay with me. Maybe next year.
Start your week by installing your game plan.
Oh, shit. I got MVP though. Nice. Coach of the Year, John Gruden. Nice.
In the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay, all my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay, so when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gonna want revenge, somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros, left pocket got pound. Somebody gonna want revenge, somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left touchdown. Step back, let me get some.
Here we go. Rams against me in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I don't think the Phillies are gonna make it to the playoffs this year.
The Phillies? My baseball team? No. Unless we get rid of that fucking stupid ass manager, no. He's fucking a retard. Oh, we're fine.
Hello, everybody.
Who's your guys'
I'm
manager
Jonathan
again?
Coachman, and this is Super Bowl Sunday
Cubs.
on EA
He's
Sports.
fucking retard.
Straight ahead, we've got what should be an interesting matchup between the Los Angeles Rams and the Oakland Raiders. With that, it's time for Super Bowl 54, and we'll send you down to Miami, standing by to call their 4th Super Bowl together. Here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Us and the Dodgers have the best
Coach,
record in
thank you very much. It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports.
Here we go, baby.
Tonight, it's all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy. Hi again, everyone. Brandon Godden along with the man who has had to stick with me all season long, Charles Davis. And Charles, the anticipation, the hype, the media coverage, all in the rear-view mirror now. We can finally get down to playing some football.
Yeah, don't worry about that, partner. I'll ride or die with you anytime. You know that. But here's the best thing about this. Everyone talks about trying to keep things normal as they approach for Super Bowl. There is no such thing as normal. The pageantry, the hype, all of that is more intense than anyone could ever imagine. What you're trying to do is embrace it in one way and make sure it doesn't totally knock you off your game. That's why the night before the big one, teams often switch hotels, try and give those guys that last chance to breathe a little bit before they go out and play.
I wish we were able to do heads or tails on this thing, like we used to be able to for the kickoff.
Let's go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way down to the 24-yard line. A big play there on the first play of the game. 51 yards.
Let's go. On the 7th.
So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. On play action, they'll throw. Being chased out left. And he'll slide down to avoid the contact. Give him 12 yards that time and an Oakland first down.
And him running the football is not something that defenses spend a lot of time preparing for. But this guy has a survival instinct and a knack for knowing when exactly to do it.
Steps away to his left. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. It's a pickup of 12. Second play in a row with a 12-yard gain.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier on this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you got to start getting back to rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow. Make sure someone is there waiting for him to take off. Brandon, one thing about blitzes, they really confuse offensive linemen at times, and what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you.
And he's over the line and in for a Raider touchdown. With the first touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Raiders drive right down the field and score on the opening drive.